Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to the Sinking City. And we have got Reed in his nice noir detective costume, and it is very apropos because we've got a lot of things to try and discover during this stream. So, last time we were able to rescue Professor Doe, but apparently not save her from death. We found out that both Reed and the Professor may have been some of the Chosen who can affect this cycle that we saw in the Temple of Dagon. But since Professor Doe is dead, we don't know if there's anyone else capable, so it may be up to Reed. We're not exactly sure. We were found washed up on the calm shores by Billy Drummond, and he said that he had marked a place on the map where he had actually found us. Where's the calm shore? Or is that over here near us? Calm shore. Okay. So we washed up somewhere over here, and he was able to actually rescue us. We got to meet our old friend, Johansson. And there's just a lot going on right now. We're going to find where we were rescued first. And then we'll go to the King, as I'm going to continue calling him. We're going to go to the King's Theater and see what's going on with him and just try and figure this out. The Misty Night reminds you of Castle Ravenloft. That's a great reference there, Jalen. They ever come out with a video game about Castle Ravenloft? You figured that they would. Oops. I missed it. And looks like I have to go this way. Now I assume since we're near the ocean, it's probably going to be a guarded area. So we've got this lovely spot. I'm wondering if there's anyone we can talk to. Is that good rat, ma'am? I hope so. Hope you're burning all the plague out of it. Got a little bit of loot. The rat is the healthiest thing. I feel it'd be kind of weird if we saw them eating one of the lobster cats. Okay, it has gotten dark as night. The vibe has definitely changed. It's calm, but the creepy kind of calm. Looks like there's a church out here. Yep. We knew this was going to happen. Ah, 4 shots, 4 kills. And got ourselves a knowledge point. What to throw it into, though? 1 more grenade and 1 more firebomb. Maybe melee attacks. I'll tell you what, how about hard-boiled detective? We'll start pumping up our Or oomph.
Poor guy's face is gone.
44 cartridge. Gunpowder. Yeah, without the backpack, it really shows how skinny he is.
Poor guy's face is gone.
Oh, we will have phalanges point the way. Beg your pardon?
Evernote drew the same sigil in the Orion Club to summon monsters.
Oh, pretty knife.
Die, scum!
That's, our buddy. Our good friend Eberhorn. Are the tentacles still showing us the way? Or were they just pointing out the... They're just probably just pointing out the rune.
Whoever ripped this apart was in a hurry.
Might have been us. For all we know.
At last, I finally have it. Better hurry to the manor before more interlopers show up.
Okay.
Scratches? This must be where I surfaced.
So Ebenhorn basically ripped me out of my own suit.
When the Chosen visit you, they never seem to come back. So we'll be taking this one. Finish him, Carl.
That's me.
So saving the drowned is the only way you can make friends, Blackwood? Did you really think the Yellow Kings wouldn't catch you?
The Yellow Kings. Yeah, we did hit 6K, Vito. It's good stuff.
Fools! You don't know what you're doing. Put him down!
Time to figure this out.
So, pretty simple what happened here.
So saving the drowned is the only way you can make friends, Blackwood? Did you really think the Yellow Kings wouldn't catch you? When the Chosen visit you, they never seem to come back. So we'll be taking this one. Finish him, Carl.
Carl, unfortunately, did not finish him.
Fools! You don't know what you're doing. Put him down!
Blackwood dragged me to the surface, but was ambushed by Drunnan. Both seem to think I'm among the Chosen. And now Blackwood has the seal.
Yep. Okay, key evidence was collected. I want that knife. Can we just keep the knife? Well, it's probably Johannesburg's gang, I would imagine. That would make a lot of sense. Conclusion. Billy Drunnen is no simple drunkard after all. He ambushed Evernote Blackwood just as he was rescuing me from the temple. However, Blackwood managed to flee and took the seal of Thickens to his manor. Drunnen may know where that is, so we need to go track him down. And let's top off our health. And how are we doing on the rest of our ammo? We're doing pretty good on everything except our basic pistola. Well, we could just go ahead and... No cordites. Let's get our full revolver. And then a few for the pistol. Until we have cordite, we really can't build anything else. Of worth, at least. So we'll travel back to the bar, confront Corden. We saw some guy T-posing over here. They're all T-posing, it seems. Well, isn't that handy?
Again with the signs. I wonder what he was trying to tell me.
That is the sign of the King in Yellow. That is his sigil.
Where did Billy Drunnen go? I thought you said he was here.
Ah, son of a... He was just there a moment ago, scribbling something. I guess his tab just got even bigger. Anything else?
You're a local. Can you remind me where to find the Blackwoods Manor?
The manor? What you want with it? It's been empty ever since the Blackwoods left. You planning a heist?
Hey, Lilani.
Who's to say? If there's anything they wanted, the Blackwoods had a chance to take it with them.
Well, the manor's easy enough to find. Top of a cliff in Grimhaven Bay. Good luck. Many have tried, but none have yet succeeded.
Well, probably because he just keeps on... He probably has a legion of monsters under his command.
Where did they go?
Do I look like a history teacher? All I know is sometime around the flood, the whole family just up and vanished. In fact, 2 families. The Blackwoods and what remained of the Marshes, too. Pretty odd.
You think they had something to do with the flood?
Could be. Or maybe they just saw which way the wind was blowing before the rest of us.
I won't keep you.
So kind of you, newcomer.
So that makes perfect sense, actually. Because the Marshes were the primary family in Innsmouth. So them causing the flood and then returning to the sea is quite reasonable. So Grimhaven Bay, there's Blackwood Manor, the Florida of this area. I think it's time that we go ahead and visit our buddy Johansson. So where was he at? Oh, okay, I have to visit him after I get the seal back. Never mind. Hey, Kath. Yeah, nothing to do but deal with, Oh, what'd you miss? So, we went to this area here, the Calm Shore, where Dronin found us. We discovered that he was actually part of a group called the Yellow Kings, and Blackwood found us and basically tore off our diving suit and grabbed the seal. They tried to stop him, and they were going to take us back, but then Blackwood summoned monsters. So he has the seal, and he is in his manor over here in Grimhaven Bay, so we are going to go pay him a little visit. Fortunately, we don't have a fast travel point, so we'll have to head to... what would be the best way? Let's just go to Central. And we've seen his powers, so he's definitely able to summon critters. As we saw in the Orion Club. So it'll be interesting to see what exactly he wants with it, especially if he knows that we're the only chosen one that's still alive, since Professor Doe did not make it. And this is where it all started. So what is the best route for us to take? Deep Shore? Is there a place we can enter? Nope. As I've said before, anytime I see, like in a city environment, like a gold or glowing doorknob, I think that it's a place we can enter, kind of like L.A. Noire. Lobster kitty. We also saw someone frying a rat. How is that fisherman going to get back to dry land? Unless that wood is like a makeshift raft. I guess that would make sense. Oh, that's true. Rat burgers are good eating. Thank you, Demolition Man. Ah, no. That's not what I want to see. Ah. This looks like the safer option. And there's the manor right there in the distance.
All on sale, today only.
Hmm? We'll take your inventory. And looks like this is the right road, guys. Which is going to be the best way to approach this, however. I'm surprised we haven't had to go into a lighthouse yet. Awesome. Says like I'm getting overlook. Getting Overlook Hotel vibes. Yeah, that's what condiments were made for.
Poor bastard didn't get far.
Okay, brain slug. Where are we going? He's showing us the way. Oh, wow. Alright, so that was just an illusion. Go away, Drunkovision. Got a golden statue over there. I'm hoping we can loot something, like some ammo or some sort of survival item. But it doesn't look like we're going to... Well, I'm glad it doesn't do what I've seen in other games, Suzanne, that when your insanity meter gets high enough, it actually reverses the controls on you. Eternal Darkness, yep. Get out of my head, Kath. Okay. Blackwood Manor. So far, the Carpenter place has been the nicest location so far.
Great. More summoning.
Summoning right there. These are probably going to be spawn locations for critters. I've got something for you. Great aquarium. I expect if you're allies with the marshes, you are going to have a good aquarium. Yeah, come on, buddy. Oh, thank you very, very much for that. Holy crap. That is most needed. Most welcome. Ooh. No more gunpowder, but we're full up on our shotgun rounds. Should we go upstairs or downstairs? Why am I asking that question?
The door won't budge.
We all know we're going upstairs first. All the girls, let me tell you. Oh, this is a exact copy of the Carpenter place, almost. Thanks, I hate it. That was fun. No more gunpowder. Plenty of shell casings, though. Gotta be careful. Can't go 2 steps in this darn town without stepping in some summoning. Oh god. Okay, fine. I was trying to pick it up. It's the same thing we got from the shub fight. We got enough for a firebomb and a hand grenade. What do you guys think? I think the firebomb would probably be more useful. Heal up and make another med kit? Yeah, that makes sense. I just think a good old Molotov would be much more effective in the long run. Okay, we will look at the clear. Well, that's a lovely jar.
Wide open sea. I too was drawn to it once.
But probably not the way they were, Reed. At least I hope not. You haven't shown any fishy tendencies yet. So, Blackwood is down below. Yeah, we got a big guy's about to come out of there. And they just gave us everything to refill our... $18. Okay. Let's do at least one. Let's have one grenade. And we're going to save our game. Can't carry anymore. Oh, we got rifle shells. Okay. Yep, there he is. What did I expect? Follow me outside, friend. Oh, buddy. Got stuck in the door. That's a shame. Whew. Alright. Well, that happened. I'm going to head up here just to see if there's any more rifle rounds we can get from that one storage area. Nope. The door is the player's best defensive weapon, because even Lovecraft monsters occasionally are still bested by physics. Okay, that was fun. Can we scruff this up and never do it again? Switch back over to shotgun. Alcohol, lovely. Let's turn on our flashlight, shall we? We rarely use the thing. Hello, Bob. Okay, another secret snack chamber. One moment.
No, not again!
Strange.
Of course the Blackwoods would have a space for rituals. Well equipped, too.
Absolutely. Oh, that H.R. Giger style artwork. It's so good. Candidate number 8, Linda Brennan. Failure. Extraction of the Dreamer's seed was successful, but my sigils couldn't contain it. They must keep trying. None of them deserve to bear this curse. Candidate number 9, Judy Ennis. I was able to free the host from the curse, but not to control it. I must be missing something. Candidate number 10, Gordon Smith. Another failure. The Deep One's gold does not help. I need a different focus, a much stronger one. Candidate 11, Harriet Doe. I was too late. And yet she is not the last remaining seed like I first thought. There is another. So he wanted to rescue Harriet just so he could use her.
Dragon's Eye. I've seen this before.
All the failed candidates, I see. And this must be Harriet's.
This one seems more recent.
Oh, you blasted thing! I need a stronger focus. Something touched by Kotiganar.
I keep on saying Sithinagar, but it's Gotiganar.
So many attempts, so few chosen left. I must keep looking. This way, Gordon. The cure for your illness awaits.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So he's like, hi, I'm going to cure you.
This way, Gordon. The cure for your illness awaits.
But he doesn't have the right tools.
Oh, you blasted thing! I need a stronger focus. Something touched by Kotiganar.
And then ends up burying them.
So many attempts, so few chosen left. I must keep looking.
Evernote conducted a ritual on someone, but the man died in the process. He buried him and set out to find something he called a stronger focus.
Not again!
Oh, wait. We got birds. I heard that flapping. Where are we going, birdies? Where are you taking us?
The door won't budge.
Okay. Where'd you go, birds? You taking us upstairs? Ah. This should be good. Okay. Easy read. Just get all those bugs and such off of you. You're good. The vultures have grown bold. They went after me in my own house. The defenses I have in place are strong for sure, but the numbers are on their side. And they won't stand down. The Yellow King's gang never does. I know you're looking for me, Mr. Reed. The truth about you was revealed to me the moment I saw you, but now the Yellow King's men have confirmed it. I cannot risk telling you too much, and this book may yet fall into the wrong hands. Still, I have faith a detective of your caliber shall figure it out. I will now make haste to my place of pilgrimage. The seal is with me. Okay.
Wide open sea. I too was drawn to it once.
So we still have stuff to discover here. Let's go to the Mine Palace first. Yes. Man, there's a lot of things that don't connect yet. Hopefully soon. No, I don't think it would send us back to the temple this soon. I actually don't think we would go back to the temple. To tell you the God's honest, I think there's still something here that we have missed.
Wide open sea. I too was drawn to it once.
Oh, yeah, this door. Whoa! Mother Marsh!
Is it just me, or is she looking back?
Let's not find out, shall we? Dear Ionia, I have looked into the matter with all due diligence, but I am sorry, but you were too hasty with your conclusions. Ep.8 is a bright young man with an uncanny talent for the occult, but nothing indicates he has been chosen. He does not carry the dreamer's seed. Do not judge him too harshly, however tempted you might be. He has lived his entire life preparing for his destiny. When he learns he is not chosen, he will need guidance. I advise you to send him to the Order. I see the makings of a preacher in him. Regards, Portia Marsh. Love it. Dearest relatives, come unto the sea. Ever since my son Eberno turned out to be a false messiah, we've known this day would come. And now that the end of the cycle is drawing near, we may delay no longer. Let us meet at the family cannery and make our escape from the city. Do not draw the attention of the authorities and allow no outsider to follow you. Celebrate our last days in this wretched city and come unto the sea. Leave all of your possessions behind. Once we reach our masters in the depths, we'll have sustenance beyond need.
Is it just me, or is she looking back?
Okay. All evidence collected. Yeah. Hey! What's wrong with being a wretched city? Okay, so looks like we have got to go to the cannery. Ebernort Blackwood has fled, but I think I know where he went. He previously made pilgrimage to the site of his family's exodus, the Blackwood Cannery. It would have existed for about as long as the Blackwood family had been citizens in Oakmont. But it also must be close to water in one of the port districts. We've seen this, like, before.
The door won't budge.
Okie dokie. So, cannery. Here's the fish market. Where? I think it's right here, and no, it's not there in Old Grove. Where did we see this? Oh, it's right here. I believe this is the cannery. But we may have to do some research. Ah! Foot started itching. Oh. Okay, we can't go that way. I guess we could go ahead and look around and see if we can find another fast travel point. And there you go. So I guess maybe we need to do some research. And that would take us to City Hall. Because I'm wondering, like, there's not going to be anything there at the cannery, even if we know the location, until we put two and two together. It's going to be very similar to that church that we went to multiple times. That is from Happy Days, Vito, that reference. Okay. Let's see if I made the right call here. Subjects, enterprises. Ah. Okay. Maybe... let's try 19th century. Blackwood Marsh Canning Factory. Established 1873. Proprietor Ionia Blackwood, Aldous Marsh. Address Central Grimhaven Bay, corner of Nantucket Street and Fitz O'Callahan Street. And is that right where I thought it was? Yep. Because I saw the Marsh name. And so we got a fast travel point right there. That was kind of awkward. I guess there's just good air conditioning in here. Now, we're not in the best of shape here. Well, we're full up on our shotgun. Actually, we're okay. Get ourselves another rifle round. And go straight to the cannery. At which point we'll probably have to go underwater again and maybe go to a deep one city. That would explain some things. Which would be right out of Shadows over Innsmouth. I hope that we're able to get a lightning gun. Because once we got the lightning gun in Dark Corners of the Earth, things became much easier. But I don't think the game's going to give us that. I will say this about the game. It is much creepier than the official Call of Cthulhu game. In my opinion. Like, the official Call of Cthulhu game definitely had its moments. But, this has a eeriness all its own. What do you guys think? A nice preemptive strike? Let's save the game, just in case, before we commit cold-blooded murder.
Whoa. What gives?
Oh, you're not going to let us shoot you. Okay. Glad we saved the game.
Just when I thought I'd actually get somewhere first for once.
Hello there, Mr. Reed. I didn't expect to see you here so soon.
Do we know each other?
Well, I must say, I'm a little hurt. The Yellow Kings know everything that goes on in this Borg. And that includes you.
Which makes sense, considering your skin tone. You've got the jaundice bad, my friend.
I've seen some of your gang's handiwork before. What's your angle?
Us? Well, call us concerned citizens. And this is just the kind of situation we concern ourselves with. I believe you recently lost something important. We're here to make sure you get it back.
The seal.
Uh-huh. Gotta find it before you go complete cuckoo like all them chosen before you.
What did you just say about the other chosen?
All the chosen go bonkers eventually. Whatever you're doing, you better step on it. You ain't safe. And from what I hear, it's been showing.
So what do you get out of this?
I just do what I'm told. And my boss was very clear about this.
Your boss? Who would that be?
Oh, don't you worry, sir. He'll find you when all is said and done.
So, do we have a problem or not?
Not at all. You're here already. Do your thing. Just leave us be while we do ours. If Evernote Blackwood shows his face, we'll put him down for good this time. Don't you worry.
Okie dokie. So we have a conclusion here. Maybe.
You go on, Mr. Reed. Snoop away.
Understood, sir. I will do a snooping.
We've got your back, Mr. Reed.
So I think I know what the situation here is.
Don't worry. We'll stand watch.
So the King in Yellow, who is most likely Professor Johansson, is basically wanting things to stay the status quo. You see what I mean? That's why he has his gang here, making sure everything goes as planned, or as scheduled. I don't know. Ooh, this is a fancy spread. A fish.
How old is this? Someone could have cleaned this up, right?
Reed, seriously. How many disgusting places have you been? Mr. Blackwood, thank you for your generous donation. Every can of fish you have delivered to us will help. Per your request about the recent cases of matching hallucinations, our patient's privacy is paramount. But for a patron like you, some arrangements could be made. I'll notify you when I manage to piece something together. I feel obliged to ask, however, what is your interest in this? Dr. Palmer.
I'm lucky you bastards left your research before you fled. All the Chosen are in here.
He's starting to turn. You can tell in his voice.
Looks like everybody left mid-meeting.
They wanted to get to the salad bar, or to the buffet in time. Well, this is where the magic happens. Oh, hello there, Seal. This is too easy. Ancient prophecy. Since dark aeons before the age of man, was it Synthagar or Synthganar? I forgot what it's called. Lies beneath the ground. In that eldritch prison rests the dreamer's hidden daughter, bound to never leave. But there are those who would free the daughter, if the dreamer's seed would only pass to her. Each turn of the cycle, those carrying the seed are drawn there, driven by hideous visions. The seal will open the way. Many will try and perish. When the stars are right and the dreamer stirs in his house, one will succeed. The daughter shall be freed, and from her swollen womb the dreamer shall spawn once more. Eee. Well, nonsense has happened up above.
You are here, Mr. Reed. Just when I was starting to think I'd come on too strongly.
You have an odd way of making advances.
You're hardly the charmer yourself. I was hoping we could talk. It's the least you could do after bringing those gentlemen along.
So is Cthulhu fairly low on the elder god scale in terms of power? Well, the thing about it is in Lovecraft there are kind of there's three technically. You've got elder gods. They were just kind of added later. But there's outer gods and great old ones. Outer gods are literal deities, like Azathoth and Nyarlathotep and Yogg-Saron. But then you have the great old ones who are ancient beings that have so much power they may as well be gods. They're kind of the next in level. Out of the great old ones, Cthulhu is definitely in the top 3 and in the argument for the most powerful. But it's counteracted due to the fact that he's only awake when the stars are right or when he's summoned. And he has his will carried out by people that he sends prophetic dreams to. So that's how they counter his power. So there you go. Husband Derek, thank you very much for that raid with the party of 3. How was your stream? How was your xenomorphing?
You saved my life at the Temple of Dagon. Why?
How could I not? I suspected that you too were chosen. As it turns out, I was right. We walk the same path, you and I. I extended only the courtesy of a fellow traveler. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's reassuring.
Did you get introduced to him?
So you're here on some kind of, what, pilgrimage?
This is where my family once gathered, before descending into the depths, never to see the sun again. They left me here. Punishment for being a disappointment, lacking the curse they wanted to exploit, as if that were all I was.
So did it kill you, or did you get to the scene where you turned the thing off and it dropped down from the ceiling? Because I do know it will kill you if you delay too long.
Those gentlemen were here when I arrived. Tell me, what were they after?
They have been a nuisance, hounding me for some time. I don't know their leader, but whoever they are, they're determined.
And so you slaughtered them.
They wanted me dead. I retaliated. If I looked, Mr. Reed, would I not find your hands soiled the same way?
I was told the Chosen all go insane. Is it true?
All of them. No ordinary human can bear the curse, but I was destined to carry this burden, trained for it. It is mine alone, yet still I am denied it.
So that's why he wants to take the seed, so he can bear it. So he can fulfill what he believes is his destiny.
I can't let you have the seal.
Now, Charles, let's be civilized.
Charles.
By now you know enough to understand what this entails. I'll make you an offer. I have been groomed for this. I have waited my entire life for this. I am chosen. I am chosen. Let me free you from the burden.
Kill me, you mean? Yeah, I found your cozy little cemetery in the manor's cellar. All those satisfied customers.
Yes, there were some early complications with the ritual, but now Tiganar itself will guide my hand.
You better start making sense, Blackwood.
I can extract the Dreamer's seed from you. I will bear this burden and carry it into the Stygian depths below the city. And you shall be free. Free to help me in this quest on an equal footing, or to flee the city with your sanity.
It can't be that easy.
None of it was easy. I have given everything I have, everything to be here. I know this is my fate, our fate. You can be saved, Mr. Reed. Let me help. I beg you. This is not where your journey ends.
Ooh. Got an interesting choice here, guys. Can I think about it?
I want a moment to think about the options.
Destiny waits for no man, Charles. Decide now whether this ends in salvation or blood.
Whew. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay. I think we've got all of our stuff here. So, whatever his intentions, none of the previous chosen survived Ebernote's occult endeavors. Ebernote was promised a great destiny, then denied it. He's obsessed with the idea of being chosen. The seed will drive me mad. If I can't get rid of the seed soon, I'll go completely mad like the rest of the chosen. Lovely. Ebernote's rituals inevitably kill, or it could rid of the curse. The ritual has been improved, and Ebernote wants to free those cursed to carry the seed, whatever his reasons or methods may be. The thing about it is because of our stuff, we know what he's going to do. He's basically going to want to summon Cthulhu, and that's not good for anybody on this planet, except unless you're a cultist. Ebernote Blackwood tried to develop a ritual to lift the curse from the chosen, but all of his previous attempts killed the participant. It seems the curse is my burden and mine alone. I need to get the seal back from Ebernote, but if I go ahead and change it, it goes into... Ebernote Blackwood developed a ritual to lift the curse from the chosen and took the seal, believing it was the missing element. For all I know, this is the only chance to save myself from this madness. I need to find Ebernote. Even best case scenario, if he got it out of you. He already said he couldn't control it. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree with you guys. There is no escaping the curse, in typical Lovecraftian fashion.
I've seen what happened to your other guinea pigs, and I'm not eager to join them. I'm leaving.
I can't let you do that, Charles. You had a choice, and you chose wrong. Death awaits any man who will stand between me and my destiny.
Destiny. For the Innsmouthian kids. Dama, thank you very much for those 20,000 grid coins for a $5 Extra Life donation. I will go ahead and take care of that here as soon as the hijinks are over. Okay, well, that happened. We got the seal. Is that all evidence collected? Yes, indeedy. And we got another knowledge point. Let's do... Load 2 additional shells in the shotgun. Yes, please. That's where the awesomeness happens. And I think we're pretty much complete our business here. You know, he probably should have got himself a good location before he started summoning monsters. Hi guys, you might want to ignore the mess I made in there. It makes sense, didn't it? I do believe I have the seal in my inventory. I believe. Yeah, I have it. I have it in my inventory. I mean, we can double check to make sure. But I'm pretty sure I do have it. Yeah, they're gone. All the bodies have melted. Yep. All good. I don't think there was any boxes that we could loot, so I'm not even going to worry about it. So, our next location is... Western Advent, Vinland Avenue, south of University. Okay, Vinland, aha. It's near one of the danger zones. Okay. So, best place to go about this would be the university. Oh, nope. I'll just go through the university grounds, travel down the street, head south, and I'm very curious to see what his theater looks like. Because I told you guys in the last stream what the play, The King of Yellow, is all about. Voorhees versus Cthulhu? Really? That would be a very, very, very short fight. Oh, do we get to run by our favorite sign? Was it over here? Or was that another district? I think that was another district. That's a shame. That was near City Hall, I think. Yeah, but Cthulhu is a giant dragon octopus god that has access to magic and is like 60 feet tall. I think Jason, Mr. Voorhees, is a little bit out of his weight class. Not to mention the fact that Jason has been shown that he can be affected mentally. But he is a sleepyhead, yes. Okay, theater. Oh, I hope this is the right spot. E. Bryan's apartment. That is not where I needed to go. But it is a place that we can search. Oh, the theater's right there. Alright, well. I look forward to making a bad decision here. Let's do it, guys. Try and raid this place for some valuables, at least. before we end up shooting everything. Maybe there'll be some clan members we can put some bullets into like last time. This place actually looked fairly well kept. They're giving me a lot of things. Well, no, we have a crime scene now. My curiosity will not allow me to simply cut and run. Ah, it's 3 stories. Oh, wait a minute. We can put 2 more shells into our shotgun. Oh, boy. There's a big guy. Oh, never mind. Oh, those are new. These are new. Whoa! What the heck? Oh, the big guy's here. Hi, big guy. You were stopped by another door. Oh! Yeah, I see you're still there. Gonna wait for your friends to dissolve and then I'll deal with you promptly. Both of you. Oh boy. 45 AB. Oh, we have the Tommy gun ammo. I think we're probably going to get a Tommy gun at the end of this case. Fighting is so lame in this game. It wasn't really designed for that. That was the thing about since this was made by the Sherlock Holmes guys, is like fighting games weren't, or any kind of combat wasn't really what they did. Alright. So we'll heal up. Do we have enough to make some more? No, we've got no gunpowder. So we'll probably have to resort to the... Is he down here? I'm hearing him make a ruckus. I'm just not sure where he is. Let's check below us. We still have the rifle ammo, fortunately. And we know that can put a hurting on him. Might be down in the basement. So remember, I did save my game in case we decided that this was a horrible mistake. We actually haven't seen a crime scene yet. I do. I really do. I do like wading through horrible mistakes when I play games. You never know where they'll take you. Alright, well, we know what we're getting into up here, so... I saw you. Oh, you know it's bad when they're like, here, you're gonna need every single one of these. Alright. Knock, knock. There's gonna be more than one, isn't there? Hello? Are you around the corner? Or are you... Oh, it's just you. I was expecting something much bigger. Better be careful because that might happen. E. Bryan membership card. This card certifies that E. Bryan was a member in good standing of the Oakmont Photo Club. He joined after the flood. I actually think we may have finished that quest for the guy who looked like he was carved out of wood.
One precise strike. He died almost instantly.
That's the way I want to go. Not without a knife necessarily, but... Let me check that side quest. Yeah. Oh, there's two of them. Alright, never mind. Thought I may have done that. That was a fun adventure, though. And now it's a lovely day outside.
The door won't budge. Sealed by the police. What could Johannes have done?
Hey, Officer! Officer? Officer? Okay. Huh. Another day in paradise. He's like, I'm on my break. This way, buddy. Civilians. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Ah, okay. So you're not going to get the hint. Ah. I will name him Squishy, and he will be mine. He will be my Squishy. Alright. I guess we're in good shape now. Got a ton of crap. Gunpowder. I mean, we're still good on that.
Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck. Really bad.
And we're seeing multiples. Members only. Ah, come on. Mighty shovel. Alright, fine. There's no... Is he dead? How does that work? Unless he was a preacher and not the actual King in Yellow. Alright,
3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death.
Messy, though.
It appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain.
Repeat the verse after me. Gnaya ilya ogn glui hastor fatharanek ungibunma.
There's that King in Yellow symbol. Is that, Throgmorton's son?
The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently. .38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using.
Oh. What are we looking at? Oh.
Wear this. Kill Vanderberg, and your sweet new wife won't get hurt.
GB. Okay, well, before we do... Oh, okay, we don't have a choice.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine.
And this guy's a member of the... Yellow Kings.
Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Ah, okay.
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Okay, let's see what actually happened here.
Okay, it may not have been Throgmorton's son, but still.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine. Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Johannes Vanderberg was with a guest when the killer arrived and shot him. His visitor survived and used the phone to call the police.
He didn't take the body, though. fairly strange. We're not done yet. Strange Aeons Philosophical Society meeting upstairs. Ooh.
As our material existence is not life, so our material destruction is not death. Your humble servant, Theurgy of Math. Le Philosophe Inconu, selection of maxims and aphorisms.
I think I've seen some of these in the Call of Cthulhu core book.
Pierre de Lalande, repercussions and reflections. Monade possesses the ultimate power of transforming the world. Thus, being added to an odd number, it turns into an even. And added to an even makes it odd. For this world is nothing more than just a play of lights and shadows, dwarfed to insignificance in the endless corridor of angles yielded by mirrors that reflect each other.
Quite the group of intellectuals that he had here. Strange that he would die in such a way. Okay, do we have a new skill? Yes, we've got 2. Clean the street with a wider shotgun spread and improve damage. Yes, please. Reload your revolver faster. Gaining a chance to deal double damage with the revolver, 10% chance. Battle rifle. Do we have a... We do not have a submachine gun yet, unfortunately. Hopefully soon, but... Let's increase the damage to the battle rifle. Now what do we go do is the real thing. There was a second man at the site of Johann Vanderberg's murder when it happened. He could tell you more about it. Vanderberg's visitor used his phone to call the police. Guess we need to go to the police station. Oh, or the police will find us.
Stop right there. Put your hands up and don't try anything stupid.
What? Why?
You're under arrest for the murder of Johannes Vanderberg.
Johannes.
I didn't kill him.
We have clear evidence against you and an eyewitness report. Take him in.
Well, there you go. What a twist! Yeah, we're definitely getting sent up the river for someone's pulling strings. Welcome back, Suzanne. We just got blamed for Vanderberg's death. Johannes. Not Johann. Johannes. Murder accusation. Oh, what a lovely...
Rise and shine, Detective Reed. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Weren't you the man giving orders back at the Carpenter Manor? To what do I owe the pleasure?
You have an excellent memory, Reed. The name's Frank. Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
Oh.
I must confess I'm Pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr. Carpenter was a good choice after all.
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor. The Carpenter family always pays its debts.
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but tell me, how did he know I was here?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be mistaken.
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
Interesting. The plot thickens. Holy crap, that's what I put down as the title to the stream. Well, that is a pleasant surprise. Yes, the Carpenter's definitely related to the Lannisters. Especially if they share such views on debt repayment. To whom it may concern, there's a conspiracy brewing in this city. It's the Fishmen. I know you couldn't confirm my previous report, but this time it's different. They are taking over. Their rancid underwater gold has been surfacing around the city. Soon they'll have enough to buy out everybody. Your institution must investigate this. I took the initiative and performed a preliminary investigation. Yes, I know I don't have a license, which is exactly why I need somebody who does. I'm sending you the first batch of my notes. More notes will follow as I carry on with my research. The conspiracy is real. The Fishmen. The Fishmen! Regards, Sims. Oh, good God. And that's a big negative there. We'll leave the Fishmen and their gold to their own devices. Okay. Mr. Carpenter. The killer used a gun. Oh yeah, that's true. Killer used a gun identical and was wearing a hat similar, but it had different initials on it. Oh, Patricio, thank you so much for that $5 extra life donation. Appreciate that, boss. Thank you for helping out the kids at Medical Center Hospital. And I'm also going to add Damas to that, so we are at $6,025, guys. On our way to 7K. You enjoy the alert? Yeah, I do too. So we can talk to the police chief and go like, hey man,
you better start brown-nosing Carpenter. If it were up to me, we'd have already thrown away the key.
Sir, I didn't do a thing.
Oh, really, newcomer? Shall I read your record aloud?
Go ahead. I'm a good citizen.
A good citizen with a shotgun. People like you are best kept in jail, if not the asylum.
Don't you dare question my shotgun.
You're not so good with people, are you, officer?
Men like you are why this city is a mess. You blow off locks and break into houses to ransack them. You stroll the streets with a loaded gun, firing at innocent passers-by. And don't you dare deny it.
When you put it like that, I can see how I may have made some errors in judgment. Forgive me. I'll try to do better.
Well, that's a good start, Mr. Reed. Assuming you're not being sarcastic again. Just remember, if it weren't for your powerful friends, you'd still be rotting in Oakmont jail.
The reading will be sometime here soon, Milani. I'm trying to find the best time for it. Okie dokie. Well, looks like we need to go ahead and go see the Carpenters, or at least Graham, and figure out what's going on here. Actually, before we do that, let's head to let's head back to our hotel room. You guys think maybe a change in outfit is in order? Doesn't matter where you rot, this whole town stinks, officer. Full show. Well, let's see. We may have had some stuff unlocked, actually. Only one way to find out, though. Any new journal entries? Nope. Got some new stuff, though. The Blackwood Marsh Canning Factory was last night the site of some sad and unusual events. Neighbors reported shooting, screaming, and the sounds of a struggle coming from inside the factory. On the arrival to the scene, police discovered the dead body of Ep.8 Blackwood, the final representative of the Blackwood Grand family. He had been severely wounded and was clearly the subject of a most violent attack, though no trace of the criminal has been found. The case remains under investigation by the Oakmont police. In sad news for many of Oakmont University, beloved scientist Harriet Doe has passed away. The professor of archaeology was found washed up at Comshore Marina by a passerby. The Oakmont Chronicle would like to express our sincere condolences to everyone who knew and loved Harriet Doe. Oakmont will mourn the loss of a mind with few peers. Yeah. You know what? I actually think we should save... Let us save the gangster costume, now that I think about it, until we get the Chicago typewriter. Once we get the Tommy gun, then it'll be time to put on the gangster costume. We'll go ahead and stay with the P-coat for right now.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
It is very sharp, but we need to have the full outfit to really appreciate it. So I'm very curious now how Graham's personality is going to be, since we made sure that he took over for his father, but he still seemed to be under the influence, or at least a supporter of that church to Shub. Now keep in mind, we did kill him. We did kill Shub, or kill her, or at least disperse her for a little bit, with her own explosive tonsil stones. Well, one of the main reporters is a lady, Lonnie. Frank!
Don't you have work to do?
Reminds me to the beginning of Arkham Knight. Okay, new crime scene here at Carpenter Manor.
Charity work. Oh, we could be running a real racket.
Okay, I'd kill for a good fight.
I know you guys are inconvenienced, but it's for the greater good. And while we're down here, I remember there were some places to loot. He gets ourselves some nice tasty shell casings. Is that built? Is that still there? Yep. Still don't know what's in there. Maybe we'll figure it out before it's all said and done. I guess. Well, the Brutus doppelganger may not have been needed anymore. Oh, there he is.
Hello, Mr. Carpenter.
Mr. Reed, welcome. Things are busy right now, but I hope we may soon find the time to share a conversation and some wine.
That's been a luxury lately.
Wine or time. Regardless, I won't delay you further.
I appreciate you bailing me out of jail. I was in a difficult situation.
A trifle, Charles. Though I understand you're not off the hook yet. Milton Pierce says he saw you killing Vanderberg.
I didn't kill him.
I believe you. From what I know of your character, even if you and Johannes had a falling out...
I wouldn't have done that.
Exactly. Reed, I trust you, but the police don't. If you can't find the real culprit, there's little more I can do. That being said, the Carpenter family still has its connections in the police department. Just let my taskmaster know when you have an alibi.
Yeah, who is our accuser?
What do you know about Milton Pierce?
He's quite a prominent voice in political circles, though he's not afraid to play ugly. I saw his interview with the Oakmont Chronicle recently.
Do you know where I can find him?
He's somewhere in Reed Heights, but sorry, beyond that I can't be of much help.
Thanks again, Mr. Carpenter. I should be off.
Before you leave, here's a little problem solver for you. Should you run into any further difficulties, take care, Mr. Reed. I'll set aside some wine for when it's all over.
Submachine gun!
Something wrong.
Okay. Oh, look at it. Can carry up to 40 gunpowder. Oh, we need gunpowder. So much gunpowder. But also means we're going to be running into critters we're going to need to riddle with holes.
Don't you have work to do?
The perfect accessory. Now, we can go ahead and head back to the hotel room. Or to our, to our room. And actually, while we're here, let's go visit the Throgmortons and raid their storage unit. You guys are still eating cake. Oh.
I found Harriet Doe, but
But?
things did not go as planned. She didn't make it.
What? I pay you to find someone and you come here hat in hand bleating that she didn't make it? She was our last chance to discover what is wrong with this city. What happened to her?
All I know is she tried to flee the underwater Temple of the Order. I think she probably drowned.
How on earth could this happen? You were meant to have it under control.
I don't even know how I got out of there alive. I couldn't do anything, Mr. Throgmorton. I'm sorry.
Useless. Any other bad news to report?
There's something ancient below this city. Ruins of some kind. They drive people insane, or rather, what lies within does.
Nonsense. I expected better.
I'm talking about the very ruins your people were sent to explore. Didn't end well, did it?
You seem intent on ruling out rational explanations in favor of the inane.
Believe me, there's nothing rational about this.
That is for me to decide. Ruins. Perhaps another expedition is in order. It will take some time to organize. As for you, I don't need your services on this case anymore, Mr. Reed. Here is your payment. Adjusted for your failure to retrieve Harriet, of course.
Have a good day.
Ooh. Okay, well, we got some 12-gauge shells. That's nice. That's more than we had. I wonder if there's a way to actually save Harriet. I mean, we did everything that we were supposed to. At least I thought we did. I don't think there's anything upstairs for us to loot. Nope.
The door won't budge.
We still can't go that way. Could have been worse. That's right. Let's check the Mind Palace. Now, we shall go and make ourselves more presentable, considering we couldn't have saved her. Yeah, I mean, we'd either have to kill her, or we said, hey, you need to come up with us, and then nothing. It was just bad luck on her part. It is what it is. Right, Jalen? Ooh. Gunpowder. Well, sometimes, what was that quote from Picard? Sometimes you can do everything right and still lose. That's not an error. That's called life. There's some similar quote that he did that I really liked. Alright. Now, along with the Tommy gun, looking quite stylish. Gonna be a fashion plate to this town. Now, let's head to the newspaper. We'll talk to the reporter about the potential for the interview that was done with Milton. And then worst comes to worst, we can just look in the archive. Zoot Zoot Riot! Riot! I'm not gonna lie, now with the Tommy gun, we could probably go through some of those infected zones without a problem. We won't, though. But it's good to know that we could. Looking for any of the trash cans we can loot for things.
Stay safe.
Okay. After the flood, celebrities, articles and interviews. Today our correspondent had the chance to roam the beautiful alleyways of Eastern Reed Heights, all for the sake of interviewing one of the most promising political figures in Oakmont. Pierce's property, an apartment building tucked away on Museum Avenue between Communion Road and Helog Street, is definitely a grand sight. Mr. Pierce takes pains to assure us that he is in touch with the needs of the humble man, meeting regularly with community leaders. Salt of the earth. That would be cool if people like made comments about Reed's clothes. But I guess it's kind of like in the Sherlock Holmes games, you could disguise yourself and look like all kind. You could put on facial hair, different hairstyles, glasses, hats, different clothes, and they never said anything different unless the case required you to be in disguise. So we've got our location, Communion Road, Reed Heights. Eastern Reed Heights on Museum Avenue between Communion and Helog. That is the spot. So we'll have to go to City Hall. And hopefully just get a boat right there, because that would be the best option. Now, real quick, guys, for those of you who are watching now or just tuning in, hang tight after I do the outro for YouTube, because we are going to play some Dead by Daylight after this, so there's still more streaming to come. Used to own a black pinstripe suit with a Joker-style fedora. Thought you were a big shot. There's something about that type of clothing that is really good. A lot of the Latino kids, like when I went to school, they wear zoot suits for proms and things like that. They've kind of adapted it and made it their own. Okay.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Nope. I will look around for a quick travel point, though. This is another very nice part of town. See, they even had freaking San Francisco-style rail cars. Very dangerous area, apparently. You guys have fun now.
What's your problem?
We don't have enough time, ma'am. It's kind of crazy how quick we can go from like, oh, this is a nice district in town, to being like, oh no, this is quite hellish. In the same breath. This might be the entrance to... Nope. Real estate. Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is my life. Oh, I can't even... Well, we'll take this opportunity to make some things, maybe. We'll make some Tommy gun ammo. We're full up on our first aid kits. The madness has overtaken him. He is now a doorstop. I like the little ripple effect, though, behind him. Your goal is to now sit here and duck and then pop out when someone gets too close. It's the power of the zoot suit. The pinstripes, man, just give him power beyond all reckoning. I guess we better save our game. Okay. We are saving our game, and we are going to load and hope it's going to pop us into a location that is not, you know... I like Reed having some supernatural powers, but being Kitty Pryde is not one of them. We'll keep the shadow catting to a minimum. Big bucks, no whammies. We'll pop up, like, near a fast travel point, I assume. That seemed to be the theme whenever we're loading a game, either from death or just starting out. The Elder Gods will never find him here. Yeah, the Elder Gods were created by other authors to kind of inhabit Lovecraft's world. They still don't particularly care about humans, but they're more active to helping humans. One of them is Nodin's Bast, which makes sense because Lovecraft loved cats. And yeah, they were a weird addition, and that they would fight against the Great Old Ones. Okay, let's see. Hey! Oh! Holy crap, and it dropped us right at a fast travel point. Look at that. And fairly close to where we need to go. So I think now would be a perfect place to go... Oh man, we even have that weird particle effect still around Reed. It's probably the suit, but we won't make a judgment on that until a little bit later. But I do want to thank you guys very much for watching. If you haven't followed the channel yet, please do so. I try and stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and random times in between. And if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, I have a link to the Twitch channel in the description below, as well as a link to my Extra Life page where I'm raising money for my local Children's Miracle Network hospital via the amazing Extra Life charity. So please check that out if you feel so inclined. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.